8 months, 240 days, 1,680 hours. That's not an approximation. That's the spine of the ledger. Every single day I clocked in without a clock, logged hours without a wage, and bled labor into a system that pretends my time is disposable. The work was never casual. It was full-scale operations, scripting original monologues, drafting research with comparative historical analysis, filming multiple takes, cutting long edits down to algorithm-ready bursts, captioning, subtitling, recaptioning for new formats, rendering again when files corrupted, uploading, watching the numbers climb, watching accounts get struck, re-uploading, restructuring, spinning up new accounts, reseeding followers, cross-posting, manually distributing links, fielding Discord moderation, organizing Patreon tiers, updating merch storefronts, backing up to external drives, creating new graphics for vaults, managing Thursday meetings, handling community questions, building infrastructure, not one job, not two jobs, an entire vertical stack of professionalized roles, compressed into one person's daily routine. Each of those jobs carries a market valuation. Writer-researcher at $50 an hour, video editor at $75 an hour, strategist at $125 an hour, community manager at $40 an hour, brand archivist at $100 an hour, merch designer at $60 an hour. Even if you compress all of those into a blended rate of $150 an hour, the 1,680 hours tally out to $252,000 in labor alone. That's the floor. That's before you factor virality, before you add audience reach, before you calculate cultural penetration. And reach was never minor. I was regularly pulling 1 million views per video before the clamps came down. 1 million views is not anecdotal. In industry terms, that's worth $20,000 to $40,000 in brand equivalents. In cultural capital, in CPM calculation, you run that math across dozens of million view spikes in those first waves, and that number climbs into the high six figures instantly. Even if you only credit 50 of those hits, and there were more, you're staring at another million in value generated. That's impact any brand strategist, any agency, any executive would recognize. Then fold in operational overhead, hours sunk into account rebuilds, administrative labor re-uploading content after every strike, backup storage, hardware usage, merch production coordination, graphics commissions, infrastructure maintenance. Those hours don't disappear. They compound the cost. Conservatively, you could mark them at another $50,000 to $100,000 in pure effort. So add the lines. $252,000 labor floor, $750,000 to $1 million cultural value from reach, $50,000 to $100,000 operational overhead. The total doesn't wobble or waver. It locks in clean at $1 million. This is not bravado. It is logistics. It is the cold arithmetic of what 8 months of uninterrupted creative labor under censorship and erasure actually costs. TikTok will never pay me. The algorithm will never back pay me, which means the debt doesn't live in abstraction. It sits with the audience who consumed, who scrolled, who replayed, who benefited, while I carried the full expense. This isn't a request for pity. This is a balance sheet, and the total on the balance sheet is unambiguous. $1 million owed. Gulp.